Out of the 9 nuclear powers globally, China is definitely trying to ace its way to the top. As the latest report suggests, China's nuclear arsenal is ballooning as competition seems to increase in its neighboring Pacific countries. Does that mean the Chinese subcontinent will indulge in more and more production of hefty nuclear powers? In brief, definitely. It is estimated that China could triple its nuclear stockpile over the incoming decade as it would try to defeat its uprising counterparts. In this video, we are going to discuss every tiny detail surrounding China's increased hold of being the most loaded nuclear power in the world and how it is making its way towards achieving the goal. So before the video starts, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss a single update. Ever since China is trying to tackle the more aggressive tactics in the Pacific, the nuclear race has been on its mind. As far as recent events are concerned, then the outcry over a Navy ship sailing near dispersed islands of the subcontinent was a call to the Defense Department for a new strategy of protection. The Chinese capital, Beijing, has been an upfront in the nuclear game since the 1960s. By this time, it has collected over 400 nuclear warheads, but its vision is to accomplish more than 1,500 arsenal by 2035. The expansion of the arsenal would eventually transform China into one of the biggest nuclear powers in the whole world. If China accomplishes its arsenal goals in the upcoming decade, then it will surely become the third largest nuclear power, trailing behind America and Russia. Attaining the third spot among the only 9 nuclear powers in the world would surely be something China would like to look up to. The defense wing of China has been looking through modernized ways to reduce the complexity and to scale the weapons at the same time. There is no denial that China has an increased aggression towards Taiwan and its disputed territory in the South China Sea since the last 2 years. A guided missile cruiser called the USS Chancellorsville passed by the Spratly Islands near Philippines on the 19th November 2022. The Spratly Islands, situated on the South China Sea, sparked the claims that the U.S.'s move was illegal. The matter was gravely discussed, and the U.S. supported its arguments, stating that the missile's movement was completely mobilized and controlled. They even had other military ships and aircraft around the Navy ship's defense. It was claimed that U.S. military action had caused harm to the Chinese subcontinent's sovereignty and security. They even claimed to present evidence of U.S. Navy's illegal violations in the South China Sea. The U.S. fleet, on the other hand, called the allegations false and disregarded China's maritime claims. The South China Sea, meanwhile, is the primary shipping route for oil exportations from China to Asian countries like Japan, Taiwan, and South Korea. These South Asian countries have been longtime American allies, hindering China and the USA's rotting political relationship. The Pentagon report accuses several other nations to dispute China's waterway, calling threats upon the entire country. On the other hand, America believes that the only reason why China is fussing about claiming the South China Sea is the tons of natural oil reserves underneath. The 5th largest country in the world is trying its level best to have a maritime claim over this South China Sea for quite a while now. If it gets approved only under security violations from other countries, then all of the natural resources underneath will be reserved by China itself. Reportedly, China has increased its ability to produce more plutonium, which is used in nuclear weapons, with the help of fast-breeding reactors and reprocessing facilities. Hence, if China continues with the similar pace of developing these deadly weapons, then it is likely to possess more than 1,500 nuclear arsenal by the end of the upcoming decade. Apart from stockpiling its nuclear warheads, China is pumping up military pressure against its neighbor Taiwan. Could it be planning an unforeseen land seizure, or is it just the Defense Department practicing swarm operations? What do you think? Do let us know in the comments section below your take on China's sudden ballooning of nuclear warhead strategy. Do you think with this pace, will it be able to achieve its claims by the end of 2035? If it does by any chance, then America should worry the most about it, we believe. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up until we see you the next time on another upload.